Be a condescending, dickish vegan trying to order carry-out? Enjoy a decidedly non-vegan meal when you get home. I used to think the whole angry vegan stereotype was total garbage, like something people made up to feel better about eating burgers. Then I met this woman at Golden Lotus and realized some stereotypes exist for a reason. I was picking up dinner after a 12-hour shift at the warehouse. My back hurt, and I just wanted food and my couch. There was one guy ahead of me finishing his order at this little Asian place near my apartment. The food's pretty good and they're fast, which is all I care about after loading trucks all day. This woman walks in while I'm waiting. She's on the phone talking so loud. "I can't believe you're making me come here, Ashley. They cook meat in the same kitchen. The oil is contaminated. Everything is contaminated." She's wearing this shirt that says herbivore in huge letters. The guy in front of me finishes and steps aside. I start walking up to order when this woman just cuts right in front of me like I'm invisible. Doesn't even look at me. "I need a tofu lo mein," she snaps at the owner. This nice older lady named Kim who's always working there. Kim looks at me. I clear my throat. I was actually next. This woman turns and gives me the most disgusted look I've ever seen. Like I just told her I eat puppies for breakfast. She rolls her eyes so hard I'm surprised they didn't fall out, then steps back exactly 6 inches, still on her phone. "No, Ashley, some guy is having a meltdown because I dared to order food. I ordered chicken fried rice, my usual." Kim writes it down and I pay. The woman orders her tofu lo mein, pays, and goes back to her phone call. The energy in here is so toxic. I'm literally surrounded by death. These people have blood on their hands. Kim catches my eye, and I can tell she's heard this before. We both just stand there waiting for the food. The woman keeps talking about how her roommate is a selfish cow for buying dairy, about how her coworker is basically a murderer for eating eggs, about how she can't even trust food from places that serve meat because they don't understand cross-contamination. I'm thinking about how my dad used to make fried rice on Sundays, how he'd let me crack the eggs when I was little. This woman's making me feel guilty about a memory. About 8 minutes pass. A bag comes up on the counter. The woman, mid-sentence about how someone named Brandon is a fake vegan because he eats honey, just grabs it without looking. No thank you. Nothing. She storms toward the door, still yapping into her phone. Kim looks confused. She checks the ticket. That was, and right then it clicks in my head. That was my order. My chicken fried rice. This woman who spent 10 minutes talking about contamination and murder and death just grabbed a bag full of chicken. I could have said something. Should have, probably. Kim's looking at me waiting for me to correct it. But I'm watching this woman push through the door, and something in me just decides not to say anything. "It's fine," I tell Kim quietly. "I'll take whatever comes up next." Kim gets it immediately. Her eyes go wide and then this tiny smile appears. She doesn't say anything either. We have an understanding. 2 minutes later, another bag comes up. Kim hands it to me. "Tofu lo mein," she says, and there's this little sparkle in her voice. "On the house." "Thanks, Kim. See you next week." I take that bag home. I'm not even vegan, but honestly, the tofu lo mein was pretty solid. I picked around some of the tofu because the texture weirds me out, but the noodles were great. The vegetables were fresh. I'm sitting there eating, and all I can think about is that woman opening her bag.